communities that have been ravaged by bandits. Error you see, error you see, error you see.
Who is Eroy? But that's by the way. But you see this Pastor Jerry Eze. This man doesn't step his foot outside his premises without heavy police protection. He's got a bulletproof car. He has full protection. Everything that money and influence can buy to guarantee his personal safety, he has it. But now, he turns around to pray for protection for the poor.
Pastor Jerry Eze, can you please stop deceiving your followers? And you stop deceiving them? Can you tell them the truth? Can you? At this point, I didn't say you should not pray. I didn't say anyone should not pray. But coming out as in asking me to start praying for the betterment of this country. Action is the only thing that will save us. Action is the only thing that will save us. That action is one day occupy the streets. Let's protest for the betterment of this nation. If you did, they say they pray. No, be the same people they inside church they pray yesterday. When they come inside and buy some people, kidnap some people inside church. At this point, prayer cannot save us in this country. Action can only save us. Protest. Come outside and speak. Speak. This is the right time for you to speak and not to be there praying. You can pray some other day, pray anytime you want to pray, but like they don't watch man the way they shout, they cry, all those things. No, but those things na brakataba. Leave it. There you.
Nigeria is burning. It's no longer news, guys. And while the nations groans under the weight of insecurity, banditry, terrorism, and wickedness, a single tweet shook the country yesterday. A prayer. Just a prayer posted by Pastor Jerry Eze. But what followed was not unity. It was not agreement. It was not even gratitude. Instead, it was anger, insults, accusations, and the loud cries of a nation that has forgotten who the real enemy is. He wrote, God of judgment, spare no enemy of Nigeria and their sponsors. Enough is enough of this banditry, terrorism, and wickedness. So for many, it was a cry of hope, a spiritual emergency call. But for others, it became a target for rage, resentment, and political frustration. One angry commenter replied and he said, "There's no God of judgment anywhere. We have a commander-in-chief. You are a coward. Use your platform to call out the government." It is well low. And just like that, the trend exploded, and Pastor Jerry Eze found himself right in the middle or in the center of Nigeria's emotional storm. Pain finds a place to settle, and sometimes we do not attack the problem, we attack the nearest person. So Nigerians transfer their aggression to a man who did the very thing pastors are called to do. But in a wounded society, even prayer becomes controversial. So we remember, guys, that just a few days ago, the internet criticized Pastor Paul Adefarasin for holding a stun gun. He should have prayed, they shouted. Now Pastor Jerry Eze prayed, and the same people said he should have carried a weapon. He should have confronted the government. He should have spoken boldly. So what exactly do people want? It seems Nigerian pastors are trapped between two impossible expectations. If they pray, they are cowards. If they speak, they are enemies. If they defend themselves, they lack faith. And if they stay silent, they are complicit. Hey. So a house divided against itself cannot stand, guys. Bandits do not care about your doctrine or disagreement. Terrorists do not ask if you are a Pentecostal or Catholic. Evil does not differentiate your denominations. But Nigerians, we fight ourselves while the real enemy reloads. Let us ask the real questions. Is Pastor Jerry Eze a politician? No. Is he a military officer? No. Is he the commander-in-chief? No. Does he have the constitutional power to deploy troops, pass policies, or authorize helicopters? No, he doesn't. So why are people demanding he confront the government like an elected official? Why must every pastor become an activist? Why must every preacher become a protest leader? If a pastor prays, he is doing his role. If an activist protests, they are doing their role. If a community demands accountability, it is their right. Every part of the body has its purpose. But today, people attack the praying hand instead of the bleeding nation. The truth is simple, guys. Pastor Jerry Eze did not do anything wrong. He did not incite violence. He did not speak for political favor. He did not endorse any leader. leader, he prayed for judgment, for justice, and for divine intervention. And whether people like it or not, Nigeria needs prayers, Nigeria needs action, Nigeria needs accountability, and Nigeria needs unity. This is not the time to tear down the few spiritual voices who still speaks. This is the time to join our voices together. So where does Pastor Jerry Eze stand in all of this? He stands as a pastor, not a politician. He stands as an intercessor, not an activist. He stands as a spiritual voice, not a government appointee. Is he supposed to confront the government? No, that is not his constitutional duty. Is he supposed to call out injustice? Yes, and he did. Is he supposed to pray for the nation? Absolutely, and that is what he has always done. People are not really angry at him. They are angry at the pain Nigeria has become. But misdirecting that anger at a pastor who prayed is not only unfair, it is dangerous. Because when you silence the voice of prayer, when you attack the voice of intercession, when you criticize the voice that stands in the gap, you weaken the very shield protecting the nation. Nigeria is in a battle, and battles are not won by division. They are won by unity, by collective action, by prayer and accountability, by speaking and standing, by faith and strategy. This is not the time to tear ourselves apart. This is the time to look at the real enemy: insecurity, corruption, wickedness, government, and fight it together. A house divided against itself cannot stand. We are stronger together. And so until Nigeria rises, until justice flows, until peace returns, let pastors pray, let activists speak, let citizens demand better, let the government ask, and let us fight not against each other, but against the darkness devouring our land, because Nigeria deserves better, and Nigeria will rise again. Thank you for watching, guys, and what is your thoughts concerning this matter? Let me hear your opinion at the comment section, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye.